Before we get started, the following video is not a guide. However, I will try and provide some tips that helped me and will hopefully help you as I go. This is the run that got me the What You Want Me to Dance achievement in Payday 2, which is earned by completing the Scarface Mansion heist in stealth in under 13 minutes. Right, so getting started, first things first, just buy all the assets for this heist. You only really need a few of them, but it's faster to just press the button in my opinion, so... Right, and as we load in here, the first thing to do, I found to be most helpful, is to sneak around the left. I actually started off doing this by sneaking around the right, but I found the left you can climb up these rocks here, which trivializes getting out of this initial courtyard area. Just waiting for the guards to move out the way so I can get a safe exit. So you want to check this shed area for the laptop spawn. We didn't get it on this run. Now, I am hiding from the guards here, but if you really want to shave a few extra seconds off, remember that you can kill these outside guards, as they don't carry pages. Okay, so here's the first spawn. Also note that box on the left, that security box. Be useful later. And another one on the right there. So now I started just killing some guards just to clear this area out a little bit. Now, a good tip here is to actually run a shotgun, so you can just blast the bodies. Just don't mind me whiffing all my shots there. Did eventually end up killing him, and he fell into the water, which is ideal, because it means I'm not using up body bags. However, because I bought all the assets, I do have an extra body bag case there, which gives me a few extras. Same thing here, check for cameras, and then just kill the guards, clear out the area, make it a bit more safe to traverse. So you're not spending as much time waiting for guards as you can kill them. Little drone up there, hello. So we snuck around. The head of security also wasn't on the dock, so this is the only other place he can be. He only has 3 spawns, so just take him out real quick, bag him up so nobody sees him later on, and grab his USB stick, which we need. And now, because most of these guards are dead, we've got an easier time of just being able to run straight through. Of course, you know, make sure that you're careful for the camera, but you should be able to just get through here. Not really many problems. Dump the body in the water, and then get this hack started as fast as possible. Now, once you start this hack, you can also take the gasoline, but it's only really useful and loud, so you don't really actually need it. Once you start the hack objective, there'll be 2 boxes that I noted earlier. 2 random boxes will become available, and you'll have to open them up and rewire the circuits inside them. Now, I'm just waiting outside this one out of chance. This is the first one I saw, so I was just hoping I'd get lucky, and this would be the one that I'd have to open up. And luckily for me, it was actually this one. There was a handful of boxes around the map. There's more than 2, even though you only have to actually hack 2. So the 2 that you find may not be the 2 that you actually need. So just bear that in mind. So we run back here. Get the hack rebooted. And now I'll cut ahead to when the second box unlocks. So the second box has just unlocked. And as you can see here, it is back towards the shed near the start. Now, of course, we didn't kill all the guards in this area, so you should be slightly careful, more careful than I was here. But it's the same thing as the first one. You rewire the security barrier, you go back to the laptop and restart the objective again, which we'll cut ahead to now. So with the hack almost done, I decided to find a place to wait for these security shutters to open. Again, like the boxes, this is random which one will open up. I was waiting outside this one to see if this would be the shutters that opened up once the hack was complete. However, it was not. It was the ones around the front of the house. So again, it's just sometimes you'll get more lucky, sometimes you'll be less lucky. Mark the guards, make sure we don't get spotted, and then as I head in here, I got very close to actually compromising the run there. So, you know, make sure you're scouting ahead before you go in. Unlike me, don't just go running in there, because chances are you'll probably end up getting spotted by someone. So, using 6th sense to mark the guard through the wall, and we notice he walks off. So we can sneak in. Now, At the end of the run, I actually end up doing this with a few minutes to spare, so you actually don't need to run as aggressively through the house as I do. Very, very almost getting spotted there just by playing way too aggressive. So once the front door is open, you'll have to search through, and there'll be a couple of different yayo spawns. You'll have to search through them to find the specific one. Again, this is just an RNG task. There's no way to know which one it is or even where the yayo packets spawn. So your best bet here is to just look around and try to find the spawn that you need to find. So here we go, search M1, that's what they look like. It was not in there unfortunately, so I'll cut ahead here. Or maybe just we'll fast forward here. Right, okay, just remember, be careful going through these holes here. Don't want to get spotted. And you notice this guy here at the back actually turns around to look at me. That's, you know, not actually a thing that they do. They don't hear you. That was just really strange timing. Search a couple more of the packets. And we notice this guy leaving. So yep. Search another packet's not in there. I believe there's 6 different packets that will spawn out of about 20 locations. We search this one, the 4th one, and bingo. 4th one is the one that's got the thing in it that we need. Now, remember that once you open up all the shutters, you can actually leave the house through any of these exits, so we can actually just do this to sort of sidestep some of the guards. Be careful running past that window. There can be a guard sitting there looking straight out. You could get yourself spotted very easily, so don't run across that open window like I did. Very, very, very risky. Right, so we sneak upstairs to the room with the phone. Now, important to note, as you will be instructed when you're doing this heist, you cannot exit this call. But if you have the if you're playing with the AI that have the skill to speed up interactions, all your interactions will be faster, including that one. So you know it's a tiny fraction. So killing that guard because I believe he's stationary. Now that was just more sort of I think I panicked a bit there, so I shot him as well. Now I bag him up as well real quick just so nobody else spots him, and then answer this pager in the nick of time. I don't have any HUDs that will tell me how far I was from that going loud, but I believe he was probably about a second away from sounding the alarm. So into Soza's office, and looking around to try and find him, and bang, he's dead. Mission accomplished. Unfortunately, that's not all we have to do here. You know, we still have to escape, but it wouldn't be Payday if we didn't steal a little bit, right? So we've got a big vault full of stuff. Now you want to take the yayo here, because the yayo is much lighter. So it's definitely worth taking over the money. The money's a bit heavier and you can't throw it as far. So worth taking the yayo here. You only need 6, and there's more than enough yayo for you. I believe there's about 8 bags. Now there's 2 different spawn locations for the escape. You could argue I actually rolled the better spawn here, because I've got the van in the courtyard, which means I don't have to go past any more armored guards. I would have to normally, but because we bought the rope ladder asset, we can now just come back up to the office after we've already got up there the first time. Right, now sneaking around these guards again. These guys don't carry pages, so it's probably more wise to just kill them. I want to drop off my loot bag first so I can have space for a body bag. So drop off one loot bag, and then we come back and we'll finish this guard off. Take him downtown to Funky Town. Here we go. All right, little guard man. Boff. Down he goes. All right, so back up the ladder into the office. Be careful climbing this ladder. I was a bit of a fool, and as you can see, tried to throw the bag over at the last second. Didn't quite make it though. Alright, made it up the second time, however. So throw the bag down, and now we just grab the rest of the loot. Now, if you're like me, as in a little bit of a fool, you might grab one too many bags, as I do here. Right, also, you know, make sure. I panicked a bit there. Had to make sure that guy was dead because I really didn't want him firing and, you know, blowing the whole thing wide open. So that's 2 bags down there. I only need 5 here, remember, because I've already secured 1. So that's 3 bags down there. 4 bags down there. And now you think, oh, I'd only have to carry this last bag down here, right? That'd make 6. Perfect. Let's throw the 6th bag, but I went back for a 7th because when I was recording this, it was about midnight and I was a bit sleepy. This was probably like my 15th or so attempt at doing this. I was a bit tired of it at this point. and just a bit tired in general, so I wasn't counting properly. You also noticed that I didn't bag up that other guard. I actually had body bags. I could have bagged them up, and actually, as you'll see later on, I should have bagged them up. You'll also notice at this point a camera. I didn't know until I was doing this that apparently killing Soza will turn the cameras off for the whole heist, which I didn't know and was very thankful for afterwards. As you can see, I just gave a quick look to the camera. I was like, oh dear, that could have been really bad. Thankfully, though, it was fine. Right, so here we go. Moving the last of the loot to the escape. All looking peachy. Almost done. Still within under 13 minutes as well, still got 2 minutes to spare. So we're looking fine. But as you can see in a second here, a guard has spotted that body that I had left sitting there. So really, I probably should have moved it, but I was sort of time conscious at this point. I'd rather just get the achievement done. So we just secure the rest of the bags. We got that little spare bag. So I'll grab that, and we can just escape with it. And there we go, bang. What? You want me to dance? Achievement unlocked. Mission complete. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit, gave you an idea of sort of how you should run this achievement. There are better guides out there though, if you're looking for a guide. As I say, this wasn't a guide, this was more sort of just another video to put up. Because I enjoyed playing Payday and I enjoyed going for this achievement, so thanks for watching. You know, if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and a subscribe, or maybe even a comment. Have you done this achievement? You know, I'm eager to find out. Thanks for watching, and see ya.